Hi there. Okay, there is somebody you're connected into who I feel is going broke. Okay, I can't sugarcoat this any other way. This card came out. Okay, broke ass. But the one that caught my eye was the one that came out in the middle, legal issues. All right, definitely something. Have they been overspending, or are they trying to maintain some, I'm just hearing, okay, I'm hearing they're trying to maintain some sort of life or some sort of image, okay, but they have got themselves into a little mess. So, and I feel it's come out because I feel the message for you today is, at some point, even if this seems really not true at the moment, and I think that's important for me to say today, that at some point you'll remember this video because they're going to ask for your help. Okay, even if you're not speaking, there's no communication, at some point they're going to be asking for your help. So we've got legal issues, courts, judges, lawyers, and we've got the broke card, and we've got somebody who, with this, you see, giving money for me in this instant is someone who's been spending or maintaining somebody else's lifestyle. Okay, so I'm going to get into that today. I want to see how this will affect you. So by the end of the video, my main thing today is, let's try and get a timing. Okay, I feel a timing is important today. Are they going to ask you for, what do they want? Because they're going to want something. Okay, so let me get on with this. I'll just give these a shuffle, but while I'm shuffling, main thing, I hope you're okay. I hope you're well. I hope you're having a good day, good evening. Okay, whatever you're doing, whenever you see this video. If you'd like a reading, just click on the title of the video. The link's below in the description box. All the readings are on there and on the website, and check out the free relationship report as well. And thank you so much for all your support, your comments. I do read every single one of them, and thank you for watching. Let's just see. Okay, so I'm going to read these in lines. What is clarifying the money one? Oh, well. Okay, so giving the money, and I've asked what's clarifying it. This card is clarifying it. Surface pleasures, addictions, alcohol, the other stuff, party animal. So yeah, they have been spending money on surface pleasures. Now this can mean also overspending on material goods. Okay, but there's definitely, with this card, they've lost their way a little bit, I feel, and they have been spending too much money on those types of things. Okay, let's see what the legal issues is about. Receipts. Oh my goodness me. Oh, I'm gonna have to put a title. This is a must watch. Okay, I knew this video, you'll remember it. Okay, so we've got legal issues, yeah, and this one, receipts, evidence, guilty as charged, exposed. You couldn't really make this. Energy is a very strong message for someone. I hope you can read that. Okay, and it is actually in the line with this one. So yeah, they are in a mess. Okay, so there's something to do with money, there's something to do with accounts, but I feel that the paper trail of something, whatever this is going to be exposed. Okay. Right, let's see what broke ass. Let's turn this one over. Yeah, playing the field. They've been playing the field, seeking options. They've been basically, whatever, went down with you when you separated. This is very specific. This person has gone and got themselves involved in situations they have not managed in some shape or form. Finances in some shape or form. Now there's many ways this could have happened. You when you're watching this, if this video is for you, you will know exactly what I'm channeling. This could be that because they've been too busy partying, holidaying, keeping up an image of, you know, a player, whatever the energy is, maybe they haven't been able to do their work properly or something. Or if they're older and retired, they've invested into somebody or something that was really just using them. Okay, and I feel this is why they're going to want your help. Like I say, before the end, we'll get to a timing and I'll see if I can see what they want. Okay, but they have, I heard the word frittered, that might just be a UK word. Okay, for everyone in the States, frittered, they've just squandered it. They've like been like that person there, okay, obviously maybe not, you know, on the beach, but they've had that energy of, oh, you know what, I've got all this and partying, but now the central energy is these. They've got themselves, you know, that there could be bankruptcy, there could be foreclosure, okay, but I feel that they have poured their money into either one person or a group of people, or it could even be a business or something, and they have been used. But the thing is, the evidence is there. They can't, if they're trying to get out of this and they're trying to say whatever's going on here, that I haven't done it, or this isn't that and that's not that, unfortunately it is all going to come out possibly in a legal manner, because the receipts are there. Whatever they've been doing, whatever it is they've done, the receipts are there. Okay, this is very, very clear. And I know someone's watching this and they'll remember this video maybe for, you know, further down the line. But right, let's get a tarot deck out. Let's see what's going on in your person's environment. Let's see if we can find out anything else on this this situation, please. Right, Six of Swords in the reverse. They moved on, probably didn't give a damn about you. I know that's blunt, but I think they caused such a lot of, maybe they were gaslighting you, but you know, they caused you a lot of mental turmoil. That's a nice way of putting it. But now, all right, wherever they moved on to, they're regretting it, because basically the Six of Swords in the reverse is that saying, they have literally jumped out of the frying pan into a massive fire. Okay, they've got a complete lack of direction, and they've realised, and this is why I feel that in your energy, they've realised that a group of people or one person had an agenda all along, and this person they thought was their friend, or maybe they got into another relationship and they thought this was, you know, their dream soulmate. But this person or group of people had an agenda all along, okay, and was to basically take what they could whilst they could. And the mistake that your ex has made is they trusted them, okay? They absolutely trusted them. The Six of Swords in the reverse for me also means that somebody is stuck. They're not moving forward. They can't move forward. They're very stuck because they can't go forward because of all of this, but they can't go back or even maintain the status quo because everything's going to be exposed. And the people they're connected into, they can't trust anymore. Okay? Yeah, they just can't trust anymore. They could be, someone could have Aquarius energy with that sword, with that card. They could be an Aquarian, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And yes, I think they are, because in the environment, the King of Swords has come out. So that is representing the, not you, the person, the other energy that I'm picking up on today. So yes, it's them. It is your, you know, that is your person's energy. I feel that this is specifically a lot of air. Okay, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I'm leaning more to Aquarius because we've already got the Six of Swords here. But it could be just Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel your ex has got themselves involved in either one person or a group of people who completely were as ruthless and as selfish as your ex could be. Okay, and I feel that this person, group of people, totally premeditated. It was all about them. You know, sometimes if you've ever, and I think we've all met people like this, haven't we? Not even just in relationships, and you thought, oh, they're really nice, and you help them out, and then they actually turn out to be a nightmare. And that is probably the nicest way I'm going to put it on YouTube, an absolute nightmare. Your ex has got themselves involved with this, okay? But also, and I'm going to throw it out here because I've got this legal issues and I've got evidence guilty as charged. The King of Swords can also represent a judge, a lawyer, okay? It has that sort of element around it. So I feel there's also a sort of a message here, a double message to say Six of Swords is in the reverse, so they're restricted, they can't go anywhere, they've got themselves, like I said, frying pan into fire, and it's almost reiterating for me as a reader today that legal connection. All right, you know, this might not be for everybody today. I don't feel it is, but there is somebody watching this will know, and you will hear from this person, okay? Their selfishness, all right, their selfishness and their deviousness is catching up with them. And with, you know, the King of Swords in reverse to me is someone who just plays word games, word salad, horrible messages, horrible emails, gaslighting. Will absolutely, you know, they'll have a massive argument with you and call you every name under the sun. This is a good example of the energy. Every name under the sun. You are literally, you know, the worst person they've ever met. They just never, you know, blah blah blah. And then the next day they'll act like nothing's happened, but then they'll go one step further and say that they didn't say any of it. And then if it gets really bad with the King of Swords in reverse, they just disappear. They just disappear. They just cut you off like you never existed. Okay? So I think we've nailed down what is going on here. I want to see what they want. And then I'm going to see a timing, because this person will sneak back into your messages in some shape or form. What do they want, please? I'm going to see if it's emotional, cups, pentacles, physical. Is it your energy wands? Or do they need your help on a mental level? Okay, that flew out. What do they want? Oh! The Tower. But you know what? It's come out in the reverse, which is really interesting for me today. Because what do they want? The Tower in the reverse means that somebody's resisting change. They don't want the tower to crumble with all of this stuff they've got going on. So I feel when this person gets in touch with you, and I'll have a look at a timing in a minute, I feel that what they will be asking you to do, or possibly want you to do, this tower's coming down, right? With all of this, they're going to ask you if you can help them delay the inevitable, if you can help them sort of avert disaster, really. Can you stop this? Can you help them? Okay. The Tower in its upright position, you know, is, yeah, it's all ending. It's sudden. The choice is taken out of your hands, and I feel this is where the legal thing, so it can be bankruptcy, foreclosure, business, losing your job, a myriad of things, but it's gone. It's over, all right? It's not like the 8 of Swords where you're just trapped in it, or the 9, or even the 10 when it's over. The Tower is... So that's what they want. They want to try and avoid some loss, okay? That's why it's in the reverse. So that's what they're going to come and ask you to do in some shape or form. You will know specifically what this is about. All I can say is they will need your help. But to be perfectly honest, I feel it's going to all collapse anyway. You know, I just feel it will go down. It will go down. Yeah, bottom of the deck, the unknown. This is what you don't know, or you might suspect, but you've not had it confirmed. There is somebody in their energy, or there's an energy of a female energy, okay, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, who has got something to do with this mess and is linked into this mess somehow. This female could be someone who has spent somebody's money that they hadn't got. It's somebody who's very suspicious, can be lazy, doesn't always want to put in any effort for it, comes across as stable, but behind closed doors is not stable. And I feel that this person has dragged your person into something. Top of the deck, please. Yes, they have. They have. I've also got fire here, Aries. Okay, we've got Aries in this, but I feel that your person could be older than you, or your person could maybe a few years older than whoever they've connected into since you separated, but they have lost the stability and the structure, or are about to lose it in their life. All right. There's been a lack of control within this environment, and you know, whatever they've built, it's not working because the Emperor's in the reverse. All right. Yeah, four of Pentacles. I do honestly feel that's what they're going to want. They don't want to let go of something in the material world. But I feel that's possibly what they're going to ask your help for. Okay, let's see if I can get a timing. I'm just going to use a tarot deck, very simple way. Is it Pentacles? Is it Swords? And then let's see if we can get a timing card. Right, we have got Cups. Queen of Cups for me is mainly Cancerian energy. And they're definitely coming to you because that's your energy. They're hoping, right, that you will still be as empathetic and loving and kind. You know, the Queen of Cups is lovely. The Queen of Cups will help anybody. They lead by their heart, even if, you know, everyone says, what are you doing? Your heart, you're very soul-led, okay? You don't like to see anybody hurt or anybody having a hard time. You're very, 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 very kind. Please maintain your boundaries, okay? That's a message that this card would also give to you. Please maintain your boundaries. All right, it's okay to say no, because I feel that you were taken in the past, all right, with this Queen of Cups energy. Now, timing wise, I feel this then is June, July time, okay, for me. June, July time. So that I feel is when, for somebody today, someone's going to see this. But just keep those boundaries strong with that Queen of Cups. Because sometimes when you're empathetic and kind, people will use that. They'll use it, or they'll just keep taking and taking and taking. And I feel your person, right, they're going to have to let that tower fall, because I feel then they will realise, and it's almost their karma, okay? And I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't, sometimes karma can think, oh, that's their karma, but I feel their energy will switch. But as long as they're trying to hold on to all of they've got and they've had, and they don't want to lose it, then the energy is going to stay the same. Okay, but you need to keep... Yeah, and one more for you. Yeah, you need to be the Four of Wands in the Four of Wands energy. So yeah, be with your family, be with your friends, be within your own home, your own environment, okay? Because you can see, everyone's just in their little, with people close to you, people who care about you, okay? Protect your home, protect your environment, and protect those boundaries, okay? Because the Four of Wands as a what to do card can mean maintain your comfort where you are now. Maintain that and look after you and yours, okay? Because I don't feel this is your mess to clear up today. No, I don't. But you will get that message with the Ace of Wands. But you're being called as well. There's a new beginning for you, okay? There's something that's bubbling in you, and there's a new beginning for you to take action on, that's going to be exciting. It's new. No one knows exactly, that's the beauty of life sometimes. But you're being asked to take that. Yes, but then you're going to have this past come back in with the Six of Cups, okay? But has this person grown? Have they grown? Because sometimes the Six of Cups for me, it is reconciliation, it's past energy, it's old memories, it's your childhood home. But sometimes in a relationship, it can mean that someone wants it to be exactly how it was and always has been. But I feel for you, you're in the Ace of Wands energy. You've got something bigger and better coming. Okay, so there we go. Very specific. Take care. It's okay to be the Queen of Cups, but always remember, not everybody is as kind as you. That's what I'm hearing. Not everyone is as kind as you. Okay, I love you, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.